Okay, dude. That sounds good to me. Let's just kick it off like we usually do it. And welcome everybody to the 28th episode, clip 28 of Guy Party Podcast. I'm Al.
I'm at
This Matt. It me. It him. So, yeah, we're going to talk to you more about video games and comics.
Stuff.
And stuff. Mostly just the stuff.
Things and stuff.
Carl, things.
I think his last episode just happened, didn't it?
I don't know. I haven't watched it since.
I remember. I haven't watched the past season or two, but I'm pretty sure his last episode was just like last week.
Dude, I haven't watched it since the
for those that aren't aware, Andrew Garfield, and no, not Andrew Garfield. Andrew Lincoln. I was close. It was a presidential last name.
Yeah.
You like that? You like that fact I put out my ass?
I mean, you can put Andrew Jackson.
Andrew Lincoln's last episode just happened like a week from this recording, apparently. I haven't watched it in the past season, though. So.
We're talking about The Walking Dead, by the way.
Yeah, I guess that would be a good way to clarify. That'd be helpful. It. Yeah.
Yeah, so the main character of The Walking Dead is leaving. How do you think it's going to carry on? Do you think they're going to kill him off, or just like, I mean, they got to kill him off?
I mean, they already did it.
Okay. How? Because you haven't seen it for the past 2 seasons. I haven't seen it for the past like 5-6 seasons.
I haven't seen it since the War with Negan started.
I don't even know who the fuck Negan is. I know who he is because of the baseball bat dude, but
I would honestly say if you had to choose an order, watch the episodes, then read the comics, because he is a fucking fantastic character in the comics.
Okay.
The show. What's his name? Jeffrey Dean Morgan? Is that the guy who plays him?
No idea.
I think that's. Let me look this up real quick.
Dude, there's no happy medium for me with this lighting situation, man. Like now,
it's like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. The guy who plays him is a fantastic character. I love him.
What else is he in?
Give me a second. I can tell you. Have you seen The Watchmen?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He was a comedian.
He's a comedian. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Him. What else was
as soon as you said Watchmen, I put that together. He was good in that movie.
Yeah, he's been in a couple other things. Nothing that I particularly can point out. The Watchmen is the only thing I could really be like, he's a comedian.
Yeah.
Like he's a good character, but his character can't be done on cable television. Like in the comics, like every 4 or 5 words he says in the comics is fuck, or some sort of the word fuck, or cock, or like suck that cock, like. And like he's a fantastic character.
I like the way you said that. Just the way you leaned into it. Suck that cock.
But
it's nice.
Also in the comics, he's just like a big imposing guy, and Jeffrey Dean Morgan in the show isn't like a big imposing guy, but he carries himself very well to be a big imposing guy, if that makes sense. So it's not really a slight on the character on the actor, because Jeffrey Dean Morgan does a fucking amazing job and nails it for what he is. But and he's charismatic too. Like he's very good job at being like a bad guy you love to hate. Like during the comics, just like I love to hate this guy. Like I love him, but I hate him. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan does a very good job at that. But it's just like he doesn't have the big imposing build, and he doesn't have the ability to say fuck or suck my cock or anything like that every 3 sentences.
Yeah,
which is unfortunate because that's part of the character.
Yeah, it sucks. So the way my brother described him, because he watches the show still, he said if Negan's group was the group you followed the entire time, he would feel like he'd be more into it, and like he would like the show better if it was Negan as Rick's character. You know what I mean? Like if you just followed, if Negan woke up in the hospital,
it's kind of like I guess the way you could put it is, you know how there's like that always like in cartoons there's like the angel and the devil on the shoulder.
Yeah,
it's like Rick is the angel, Negan is the devil, but they're both ultimately just fighting for survival. But like Rick is kind of like we gotta be good people, and Negan's like, we gotta do what we need to survive.
Yeah.
I guess. So,
Carl.
like, some of the things Negan does, it's like, all right, I can kind of see that, but it's like, you really need to do that. Like, he like,
Guess so.
in the comics, I think at one point, like, he uses an iron for people that oppose, like, I don't want to say oppose him, but like break the law of his community. He like puts an iron to their face and like melts part of their face, and it's kind of fucked up, but it's like that's how he imposes his law. It's like you break the law, you know, you steal shit, that's gonna happen to you. Yeah, that you see that guy with the melted half face, that will happen to you. Don't break the law. It's like that's kind of fucked up. It's kind of extreme, but hey, you know, if it gets people, if it gets people to follow your way of living, go for it. I guess. I mean, I wouldn't want to live there, but
cool. Anyway, I guess we should finish the introduction to this podcast.
God damn, you're right.
I guess we should throw in the fact that we are on Instagram, guys. Let's go give us a follow, give us a like or something.
What?
Guy_party_pod. Is that what you're trying to get at? Or?
No, keep going. I'm going to try to think of a way to phrase it.
And we also have a website, guypartypod.com. Go check that out. All the audio versions and video versions of this podcast will be on there for your viewing pleasure. And that's it. I'm not going. We have a Twitter, but we never fucking use Twitter. I don't even know what Twitter is.
I haven't touched it.
I forgot the fact that we had a Twitter.
And a Reddit, subreddit.
We have a subreddit. We have a subreddit now. What is the subreddit?
I think it's just r/guy party.
Oh, that might draw on the wrong kind of crowd.
It's just guy party.
It should be guy party. But all right.
It's only one subscriber. That's me.
r/guy party.
There's only one post to our website.
Yeah, I gotta start uploading this shit onto there too.
Get your shit on. Come on, man.
So
it's
all the power here.
Number 28, but you've wanted to go
28.
Number, volume, zenith, component. What is today?
Today's clip 28.
All right.
I said that though.
Did you? I didn't.
I said it.
When you're at
Welcome to 20th episode, clip 28 of Guy Party Podcast.
I'm also drinking rum and coke, so
I'm drinking a milk stout nitro, Left Hand Brewing Company, Longmont, Colorado.
My second rum and coke. The first one was pretty strong.
It's my second beer. I had a Colorful Colorado before that IPA.
Look at you.
Just two and done.
How was your week?
Oh yeah, it's because it's only been a week. Yay! Whoa, it's only been a week.
Al's back to the normal schedule.
How was my week?
Have you closed on your house yet?
November 1st.
So it got pushed back another month. So originally it was supposed to be.
We bought a house. So what happened was we bought a house. We got the inspections done, and
in quotes,
we put an offer in, and they accepted it, and it was contingent upon the inspections. And the engineer, we hired an engineer to do like a foundation inspection, and it came back like, okay, this one wall is not like of the garage is not fucking attached to the house. Pretty much, it's like free floating.
So it's like wall is here and like.
So the roof was holding it together. The brick on the front of the house and the back of the house was like kind of pulling away from the house.
All right.
So literally the only thing, long story short, I was like, dude, what will this cost to fix this and never have an issue again? He's like, well, you could probably fix it for like a couple grand, but if you want to fix it and not have any issues ever again, for like 25, 30 grand. I was like, okay, sir. I tip my hat to you. And then we're just like, yeah, no, we're gonna bow out of this deal because of that. It was a contingency on the inspections. We wrote it into the contract that way.
All right.
Our landlord, our realtor, she's awesome. She hooked us up and she got us out of that. So
nice.
Bought another house, and now we're closing on that house November 1st.
All right.
Yeah, we did the inspection of that house, and that house went good. Everything's fine because it was built in 2003, so
that's relatively new. I feel like
it's kind of hard to say like, oh, it's relatively new, but it's still 15 years old.
But it's speaking in terms of houses in the United States, I would say that is relatively new.
Yes.
My parents' house is 35, 40 years old.
My
And even
dad's house
then,
is
that's
probably
still relatively
older
new.
than that.
The country has been around for over 300 years. Let's be straight here.
Yeah.
People have been living in this continent for 300 years and housing. It's relatively new and longer.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like
It's-
relatively
mhm.
human beings are a young species.
We're all
Speaking
Holocene
on the
age people.
scientific level.
Holocene. It's good stuff.
What'd you say?
The Holocene period, we're in the epoch of the geologic time scale. Cenozoic, Neogene, Holocene.
Is that what our time period is? The Holocene? I didn't know that. Learn
Yes,
something new
Matthew.
every day.
Anyway, boom, knowledge. We're moving into the 1st of November.
All right.
November. I don't know why I said it like that.
I'll be there November 2nd.
You got 3 rooms to choose from.
I'll have my computer with me.
All right. Just bring your computer. Carry
Just
on.
my computer.
Carry on.
Just my
Just your
computer.
No
my
change of
comics.
clothes. Nothing.
I'll bring my
Nothing.
comics, my computer.
And
You're
that
good.
tapestry. Just because it's cool. I
Dude,
like it.
that thing is fucking.
It's
I forget about
galactic.
it.
It's out of this world.
It is out of this world. It takes place
pretty
in
sweet.
space.
It's pretty sweet.
I know.
But anyway, besides whatever I just said I was doing,
Bought a house.
yeah, bought a house. Moving in there in about 2 weeks. Can't wait. 3 weeks. 2-3 weeks. Can't fucking wait. Can't wait to get away
I'm
from the
excited for
neighbors.
you. I'm excited for you.
I'm excited for myself.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
What else have you done
Yeah.
this week?
Just grinding Borderlands 2 to platinum.
Yeah,
that game.
you texted me you have one achievement left.
Okay, no. I have
You lied.
I said I had one challenge left.
Oh,
get the
one
achievement for the
challenge to get the achievement. All right. I've read that as
So,
one achievement.
Yeah,
left.
as you know, there's
Fucking
you were right.
Jimmy Jenkins.
Yeah, I
Having to find that
I was in
fucker.
ultimate Vaultator mode. So I backed out because I did all one of the trophies is do all of the side missions.
Yep.
So I have like four of those left, like some of the slaughterhouses and shit. So I just realized you can get Jimmy Jenkins easily with the doctor's orders and animal rights active at the same time in Wildlife Preservation Preserve.
I think that's how I got it. I think I remember
Yeah, 'cause
everybody there helping me with that.
Yeah, when you go into the Wildlife Exploitation Preserve, you go into that one room in the I guess kind of after you go through
After you
near the
look in
natural
Bloodwings
selection
Cave.
annex. Yeah, pretty much it's a side room where all the you beat that super badass loader and the doors open.
And you go in and there's a bunch of like skags and stuff, and you like
Mhm.
go into
Yeah.
Bloodwings area, and she's not
Yeah,
there, and it has
exactly. Exactly. You make that quick right. You make a U-turn pretty much into
Yeah,
there.
and
There's
then you-
4 boxes.
and yeah,
Yeah. And every time there's 4 loader bots that come out of there, mini loader bots, but Jenkins hasn't popped yet. He's the last one I need. Slag
So-
Licked
go ahead.
is one. You gotta get like 5,000 slag damage and stuff. But I have it says negative 1.7 billion and out of 5,000. So it didn't unlock yet. So it's a glitch. I looked it up. So as you do more and more damage, it'll pop eventually. So
All right.
it'll
Are you
automatically go
using
to
the
5, and then
Gunzerker
go
for
back
that?
to 0. No, I didn't. Those are the two that's gonna take me the longest. Because
I feel like that would be a good one to like just play through as a Gunzerker, because like his skill, you literally just have one slag gun and one whatever gun, and it will just
one
work
the
itself
Slaga,
out. Yeah.
SMG, the Slaga, and like a Hellfire SMG, and just that'd be great.
Yeah.
Or a nice powerful pistol, so I don't use that much ammo. But yeah, the 2 other trophies I have left are Gunzerk for 90 continuous seconds, and
Alright.
stay in Zero's Deception mode for 10 seconds continuously. So I've beaten the game with every character like that 15 times on Xbox 360. Now I got a PS4. I only have Axton, Krieg, and Maya. So I beat the whole fucking game again. So it's gonna be
That's where you
too much.
fucked up by playing as Krieg and Maya. I don't think there's any achievements related to them.
Yeah, Maya. You have to phase like 100 times. Got that.
Oh, Maya. I was thinking of
Siren. Necromancer.
yeah, that's who I was thinking of.
You're thinking of Gage. Yeah.
Yeah, Gage. Yeah, Maya there is Krieg and
Yeah,
Gage.
Maya's the main.
Yeah.
So Axton, I forget which one was Axton, but something about it, of course, is turrets.
His turret.
But
Yeah.
phase lock, and then you have the Gunzerk, and then stay in
Yeah.
deception mode. So done it all before, but not gonna do it again. I'm just thinking of maybe hopping in with a friend as like they're at level 72 and their ultimate Vault Hunter, me like level 5,
And just
jumping in there,
yeah.
and then having them beat missions and me level up 16 times in one fucking thing. Because I want to beat it again, but I don't want to beat. You know what I mean?
Like if honestly,
so many
because you text me, you're like, I found this guy on Reddit on a Borderlands 2 subreddit, and we're like kind of
It's a girl. She plays Borderlands constantly.
She's single.
Hey Matt, reach out.
I mean, I can't if you don't give me your contact.
Okay. Maybe.
Where's it going with that?
I don't know. Meeting up the buddy to level up or kind of fake level up or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Like,
by the way, I got all the trading stuff.
Did you?
Too, so.
Yeah. Pretty much. If you just like hop into like Ultimate Vault Hunter with her and just let her
kill some people,
just have her level you up until like level 30 or something, and hop back in the beginning of playthrough 1 or normal, you could like easily do it. So
yeah, exactly. But because that's the thing, you can't get to zeros. It's the last part of the skill tree. The last skill you can unlock is his
to increase.
After you kill somebody, it increases time.
Yeah.
So fuck.
And probably, I'm going to go out on a limb. The best spot to do that is probably right after... I don't remember what it's called. It's where right before where you fight the area to release Roland.
Bloodshot Ramparts?
That's what I thought was Bloodshot something. Bloodshot Gully.
Okay, so you're in Bloodshot Stronghold.
Yeah, the place after that.
Once you break him out of the jail and he gets taken by the constructor or whatever. Bloodshot Ramparts.
Is that Ramparts? Like that would probably go to the area, or in
it's loaded with enemies, yeah.
Thousand Cuts.
Yeah, the whole way when you get in there and you just
there's like a mission where you have to place beacons and like place 3 beacons. That's probably a good side mission because they just drop loaders nonstop. Or when Sanctuary disappears and you have to get the fast travel station back up and running for Sanctuary. In Islands, because they just attack that one spot. Overlook.
Yep. Yeah. I just beat the side mission with Dave.
Fuck Dave.
Fucking Dave. It's a great day. Dave's dead, and we have a shield. Now, dude, that game still doesn't cease to make me chuckle.
Yeah,
I've beaten it so many times, and just still shit like that. It's just so funny.
So I don't think I told you. I don't remember what we were talking about. I don't remember if it was in the house or if I was at the gym working.
We usually talk about nothing.
But we were talking about something. I want to say it was here in the house with my roommates. And we started talking about dicks. And like I made a slight reference to dicks. I just go, dicks! I'm talking about dicks. My roommate goes, dude, that was fucking hilarious. So we made that into like a song. And I was like, from a video game.
Dicks, talking about dicks.
Like there's a part in a video game where they're just talking about dicks, and he's making a slight reference to it, and all of a sudden you just hear dicks. I'm talking about dicks.
Lose you?
Huh?
No, I thought I lost you there. Anyway,
nah,
yeah, I remember that we were in college, and Derek, our friend Derek, I didn't get to that part yet, or maybe I had just gotten to that part, and I remember Derek doesn't usually say stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he turned around in class and he was just like, dicks, I'm talking about dicks. I was like, Derek, well, man, that's hilarious. I thought it was funny. But yeah.
Yeah, anytime me and my buddies game now, like one of us just starts talking about dicks, obviously you just hear dicks, I'm talking about dicks.
Classic.
It's a good part. I'm excited for Borderlands 3. I'm excited.
Me too. Do you think it's going to be, we'll talk about that later. Yeah, that's pretty much been my week. I've just been grinding in Borderlands, man, which is fun. I don't
Good.
mind it.
Did you say
It's a good game to
Borderlands
grind
3?
in. Borderlands 2.
I thought
Did
you
I say
said
3?
Borderlands 3. I don't know. We'll have to play
I
that
guess
back.
is the pre-sequel 3 technically?
I mean, technically it is, but it's like
Technically it's
Assassin's
not,
Creed
'cause it's
3 was like Assassin's Creed like 5 technically.
What about the X-Men series? If we want to fucking get in that shit,
Dude,
that's
we're at like
confusing.
X-Men 9 at this point.
Yeah, I don't even know, but whatever. But that's been my week. I've just been kind of just
That
out in
has
the
not
field.
been your week. You're a fucking liar.
I
There's
went on a hike
something I put
yesterday.
in the one thing I put in the comment. The
I went on a hike yesterday.
All right.
What'd you put in the thing?
Doesn't even read it.
Marvel Unlimited. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
So Matt hooked me up with some Marvel Unlimited stuff,
You read a fucking comic.
and I read a comic. First one I've read in a long time. I remember I used to go to the Atlantic City Boardwalk with my grandparents, and like when they would go out and gamble and shit, I'd go with my aunt, and we would go at the boardwalk, and like they had comics as a prize in some of the arcades, so I'd get comics from there. I don't know where they're long gone now, but they were like X-Men comics and shit. So I haven't probably read one since I was preteen.
12.
Yeah, preteen. Like I haven't physically had a comic since then.
Mhm.
So, but dude, this laptop, like the Microsoft Surface, the tablet, if I put it portrait mode, it's a 12-inch screen. Man, that is a perfect page for a comic book.
I was gonna say, I just looked at my
I'll tell
comics.
you
I'm
what.
like, that is pretty much what you need for a page.
Yep. If I just turn this bad boy portrait, it's just
Nice.
yeah. So I read 2014.
Spider-Man?
It was Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man, first issue 1 of that series. It was good. It was good. I just don't know who Clash is. Oh, excuse me. Does Matt have it physically?
That's what I'm trying. Actually, I might have read that one.
Look at the last page.
Well, that's the thing. I need to find the last page of that issue because this has issues 1 through 6.
4 or 5. Okay. Look at the last page of that issue and see if there's a person dressed up in like white and purple named, it just says Clash real big.
Did it start off looking like that?
No,
All right, so it's
different. Didn't.
because it says on the back of this, Amazing Spider-Man 2014 went to 6.
That it should be this. Look at the last page. Just humor me.
All right, hang on. You would recognize this page.
Nope, no, it wasn't there. Nope, wasn't
You
that one.
would recognize that.
He was not naked. He was not naked ever. Nope. Wasn't the same. Weird though. How
Which
many
is
issues
odd because it's
of
both
the
Amazing
Spider-Man
Spider-Man 2014.
Hmm.
That's odd.
I'll send
Maybe,
you the one. I'll show you the one.
I think I found it on there because I think I looked it up because it was like under popular this week or release this week. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. But it's cool. I like it. But as you mentioned, the navigation of that is fucked up.
Yeah.
How do you? I search for something, nothing comes up, or nothing related to that, or we don't have this, or you can buy this one for $7. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, first of all, don't fucking buy anything because that's under my
Not buy
credit
anything.
card.
Not buying anything. Not buying anything.
You go by under the little red and white U. Have you noticed those?
Things that make you say, nope, didn't notice that. I
Like-
went to read comics.
Well, one, you can download an app for it, which I found it was easier to navigate on the app.
There's an app for that.
Yeah, there's Marvel Unlimited app, and I found it was
Actually, it might not be too bad on this big phone either.
yeah,
just
like
at
I've
work.
I've read it on my phone at the gym.
Yeah, it's like lunch break at work. Just kill.
Yeah.
Because I read it in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, an issue takes like 20-30 minutes tops. Like you can just
Which
sit
is
there
perfect.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Hell yeah. I did enjoy it.
yeah, I'm glad you did actually.
It's cool because I was reading it like just like this, like as the PC with the fucking keyboard folded down. I was like, let me try something. Pulled it off, flipped the clothes. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
This is better because when on this way it would just. You ever watch a movie and it kind of clips it to like only a certain portion of the fucking screen?
So you can
Hate that.
I think I know what you're talking about, where like it would like pop to different parts of like what would be a page. Like you would see like one shot of just like a scenery, and it would like scroll over to like text.
It would go to each panel.
Yeah, you can set it so that way it doesn't do that, and you can see the whole page.
I did that, but it's the page.
But if you're reading on a computer, it gets smaller, so it's like you have to be like.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh?
That's as soon as I turn
feel like
sideways,
an old lady.
Exactly. I turned this bitch portrait, and it filled the whole screen. I was like, "Wow,
yeah,
perfect."
Yeah.
And if I couldn't read it, I just whoop boop boop boop.
Yep.
Zoomed in.
That's what I do on my phone.
Ideal. Yeah. Thumbs up for me so far.
Yeah.
Does DC have anything similar?
So DC, all right. So DC doesn't have anything solely for DC. But I know there's like this comicsology.com, which is like Marvel, DC, Magna, like it's just like all like graphic novel reading combined into it. But I don't know how up to date they are. Like I know with Marvel Unlimited, it's like put on there within up to 6 months of the physical release, but it's like, well, with DC, like 75% of the stuff they've released, I want to read when it comes out.
Exactly. Yeah, like release day.
Yeah. It's like I don't want to have to wait 6 months to read it because I'm already waiting for the trade paperbacks of the graphic novels to come out, which comes out like 3 months after the physical single issues come out.
Gotcha. So you wait for like issues 1 through 6 in this book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I just
those are the ones that are expensive.
Yes and no. So like the Nightwing, let me actually grab it.
I guess it's worth noting at this point, guys, that Matt's got literally almost an entire bookshelf full of comics, which is pretty badass.
Actually, I just got a second bookshelf,
dude.
Which I actually posted on Instagram because my first bookshelf that I originally had is all DC now, and pretty much 4 of the 5 shelves are completely full. Like there's a little bit of wiggle room for like when Flash Volume 8 comes out, I can just shove it right in rather than have to like take stuff out and put it on another shelf. But
cool.
Nightwing Volume 7, which I just finished actually today, issues Nightwing 35 through 43, so that's what, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 40, so 9 issues.
9
was $20.
That's not bad. Not bad at all.
And I normally
get a single issue, like $3.
Single issue is between I think it's like $3 to $4. I think it's like $2.99 to $3.99.
Not a bad deal then.
But like you were texting me when I was like, I'm thinking about getting Marvel Unlimited, and I was like, got it. And you're like, how much does it cost? And I was like, it was $69 for full year.
Matt said 69.
69.
Man, I'm immature.
But if you read,
we figured
out it was what, like not even $6 a month. Not even $6 a month. So you read 2 to 3 a month. 2 to 3 issues. Not even a full story arc. Like, just an issue. It would be worth it money wise compared to what you pay for physical. Yeah. And I've read 1 full story arc of 5 issues, and I'm working through a second story arc of I think 8 issues right now within a week of having
first 2 weeks. Yeah. There you go. You made your money already almost.
Yeah.
But how much
it was also
much better is it having the physical copy? I like tangible pages. Audiobooks are fine.
I don't know, honestly.
That's okay. But to pick up an actual book,
because I feel like at least with DC, a lot of stuff right now they don't do like the full 2-spread page anymore. Like sometimes you'll get like, you know what I mean? Like there's like you'll open it up and it will be like this is left flap, this is right flap, and it will be like across both. They don't really seem to do that as much, so it's not like it like affects it. I feel like it on digital they would accommodate to that, so that way it would work well with going across both.
Yeah.
But I'm also someone
a
that,
little bit.
like I said before, I'm always been kind of biased to DC because I like the DC characters more. I like the villains more. And it was like, I think I told you when I signed up for it, I was like, DC is the only comics I'm kind of up to date with. Like a lot of the Marvel stuff I like is all like backlog for me.
Yeah, it's all
And like it's also like everything I've read so far was like I think it was Venomverse, which was like
I want to read those.
It was good.
Was it good?
But it was like something where it's
is it
like
the first arc you read
on Marvel Unlimited. Yeah,
nice.
I think it's Venomverse or Venomized. I'll look it up after this and let you know for sure.
Okay.
Because there's Venomverse and Venomized, and one happens before the other, and they mention one in the first issue of one of them. So I have to look it up, and that's what caused me to go back to find the other one.
How they get you?
Excuse me. But it's like there's a lot of things like when I go to look at like graphic novels in the comic shop or at Barnes and Noble, is just like that looks like an interesting story arc by what I've read on like the back cover of like this rough summary of what it is without giving spoilers. But it's like, do I want to spend $20 on it? Do I want to spend $15 on this? Like, is it worth it if it's only 5 issues? And it was like, I'm reading through it online. It's like, all right, it's pretty good. And I'm getting my money's worth by paying for Marvel Unlimited and reading it through that. So
chugging through,
yeah,
cool.
And like you said, it takes 20 minutes to go through an issue,
which is great because if you just wake up early or something, you're just like, screw it, I'm gonna kill an issue, have a coffee, issue done. Or
you're on your lunch break at work, just scroll through it. The only thing, like we said, it's kind of hard to navigate at first.
Yeah, the search menu is like a little.
And one thing, the one nice thing is when you find the beginning of a story arc. Like I'm reading House of M right now, which is pretty much House of M. It's in the library thing that I like started up for us.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
No idea. Essentially, it's so Scarlet Witch is a mutant.
No, I'm saying I have no idea where to find that library.
Yeah, I can tell you after this.
Okay.
Sorry, but Scarlet Witch is a mutant, and she, in the comics, at certain points, depending on the writer, she has the powers to alter reality.
Kind of like in Stranger Things, make people see what they want to see, or just
like literally alter reality to make it so that way what she wants. And in this,
a pretty great power.
And this comic arc, she essentially makes the mutants the dominant species and the humans the non-dominant.
Subordinate, yeah.
Yeah. So it's all about that happening. And it's like one of those things where it's like I think I read through like the first issue or two, and then it was like, it's kind of annoying because like to get back to it, I either have to go back to the first issue, get to the last page, hit next issue, and get to the end of that page and hit next issue again. But then what I realized what I could do is just at the beginning hit next issue. So like I think last issue I read was like issue 4 or something.
Yep.
So I literally hit next issue to go to issue 5 and literally just hit bookmark. And it was like, so now when I want to get back into it, I can pull up my bookmarks, go to issue 5, unbookmark it, read through it, hit bookmark on the next issue I finish. So
classic,
yeah.
Matt. That's good.
I figured it out, but it is a little hard to like navigate because, like you said, sometimes you'll like get to something where it's like you can only buy the digital issue for $7.99. It's like fuck that, I'm not gonna pay.
Yeah, hey, I'm not gonna pay $8 for a digital issue when I can
wait
pay
a couple
if I
months.
Want to. Yeah. I would just get it physical.
Yeah,
if I'm gonna pay for physical.
But after this, I'll lead you to how to get to like that whole library thing, and I can navigate you from there from what you might want to read first and second. Some that are pretty obvious, like there's Civil War 1 and Civil War 2. They're not really super. You don't need to read Civil War 1 to read Civil War 2, but you need to read Civil War 2 before you read Secret Empire. Yeah,
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out eventually.
Well, I'll have to go into it and look at it and be like, read this before you read this, read this before you read that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anyway,
we're well into this already. We haven't even discussed what the fuck you've done this past week.
Honestly, I haven't done much.
Yeah, you have.
Have I?
What did you do last night?
Oh, I went to one. I didn't get drunk though. I texted you saying I was gonna get drunk last night. I didn't get drunk.
No, I didn't get drunk.
So here's the thing. So
what a waste.
All right. First of all, I'm trying to think of what happened before that. Nothing. Oh, actually,
any games you're grinding through?
No.
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 Wait.
So here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Right now.
Here's the thing. I coach Monday. I essentially work 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. And same with Wednesday. So like Monday and Wednesdays are not gaming days. Tuesday, I don't remember what the fuck I did Tuesday night. Couldn't have been anything important. I don't remember. I think that might have been like I signed up for Marvel Unlimited and just ended up reading. I don't know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Thursday night was my roommate's birthday. Went out for drinks with her, watched the Eagles game.
I was gonna say you're really eagled out, by the way, right now. Shirt, hat.
If they're in there to kick the Giants' ass Thursday night.
I don't follow it. The only thing good about football season is that the supermarket today had wings for the Broncos.
I was gonna say specials.
Got some fucking wings.
I was gonna say specials. That's
like 16 wings for $7, dude.
Just go to a bar on a Sunday. You can probably find some sort of football special going on with wings or beer.
Yeah. Only good thing.
Or Monday nights. Maybe occasionally Thursday nights.
Yeah. In case you guys, the viewers, the listeners, I'm not a football fan. Matt is.
Hence the Eagles hat and shirt.
And the boxers.
Go Birds. No, I don't have Eagles boxers. I don't have Eagles boxers.
He does.
I wouldn't let the Eagles touch my beautiful ass. I wouldn't let them touch something that touches shit. They're better than that.
I mean, they're birds. They're just like...
If anything, it would be like an Eagles rival that I wear as boxers. So that way, when I accidentally poop myself, it goes on to them. Anyway. Thursday, I actually I went to a wedding last night, and
anybody I knew?
No.
Okay.
A couple days before, tonight is Sunday, so Thursday, 2 or 3 days before the wedding, the groom actually invited me and some people I work because I used to work with this guy to his bachelor party, which I thought was pretty cool because like the only bachelor party I've been to has been the person I was a groomsman for, and I've never really heard of bachelor parties with like guys having bachelor parties with people outside their groomsman party.
Dude, some people have massive bachelor parties. Like everybody I've ever known is coming.
I haven't really heard of that. So like we went out into the Poconos area in Pennsylvania.
Nice.
And we went to a clay pigeon shooting area where like they shoot the orange discs.
Shooting skeet.
Yeah. And it was the first time I ever did it, and it was actually really fun.
Were you actually pretty good at it?
So there were 16 stations. I think out of them, 14, you essentially had 6 targets, and 2 of them you had 8.
Okay.
And like majority, I think all but one, it was like the second you shot at the first one, the second one would be pulled. And they would do it in groups of 2. So it was like you had 3 sets where it's like shoot 1, shoot 2. All right, reload, because it was like a double barrel shotgun.
Was it break action?
Yeah.
Those I love break action shotgun. They're so awesome. Double barrel.
Which was actually funny because when we were in the place to rent the guns, like it was me, the one guy I work with who's about my height, maybe like 10, 15 pounds heavier than me, and then it was a guy who was like a foot taller than us and like 70 pounds on us. And they're like, well, do you want a 12 gauge or a 20 gauge? And we're like,
12.
And the one guy who's bigger, he's like, I mean, I can do 12. And like me and my other buddy were looking at each other, we're like we could do 12. But like, we're smaller guys. And like, or ultimately we were like, let's just go with 20, like, let's be safe. Which I'm glad we did, because after like this 14th station, like my shoulder was starting to feel a little bit, where it's like each shot was like,
Oh, yeah.
That hurt a little bit.
Mhm.
And the next day
Gotta tuck it in there.
that's the thing, I was. But it was
You
just
gotta,
like,
you gotta fucking tuck that.
that's,
bitch.
I was trying, man.
right there.
But I think what it was, because it was like, shoot one, and I had to shoot the second. After you shoot the first, the
Yeah.
second was pulled, so it wasn't tucked in fully. So like the second shot is what was kicking back into me.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep. That's
total
awesome.
at least however many shots you want to do. If you want to do the math real quick, it was 6 for 14 stations, 8 for 2 of them.
8 for 2, 16. I'm not doing the math.
I shot a total of 51.
Okay, let me do this.
So if you want to do the math real quick, you can. To give you an idea, like the guy who we went there for,
out of 100, so 14 times 6, 84 plus the 16 is it's 100.
Actually, that. You sure?
14 times 6, right? You did 14 stations.
Yeah.
With 6,
and then
at
8
each,
times 2.
84, 16.
All right, so I guess it would be 100.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think that
Yeah,
doesn't
100.
sound right, but all right.
How does
Alright.
that sound right?
I don't know.
Okay, do 10 times 6, which is 60, and do 4 times 6,
I'm gonna pull up a calculator.
which is 24. That's
Where's the
84
calculator at?
plus.
So
Okay, Matt, 10 times 6,
16.
60. 4 times 6, 24. It's 84.
16 times 6
8
is
times 2,
96.
16. Hmm?
16. Oh wait, hang on. 14.
14 times 6, as you said, is 84.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Plus
I guess
the
it was
plus the
100.
16 at the 2 8.
So
it's 100.
if I shot a 51, that means I shot over half.
Just barely, but yes.
That makes me feel a lot better because I thought I did a lot worse than that. But I guess I did
No.
pretty fucking good.
Considering it's the first time you ever shot skeet, right?
Yeah. Well, I shot it
Wow.
like 13 years ago in Boy Scouts. But I
Yeah.
was also like 60 pounds back then and was shooting like, I don't know, whatever's right below a 12 or 20 gauge. I don't know what the next powerful is. But like the guy who we were there for, we were in his group because we split up into groups of 2. He shot like 61, I think. And it was him at 61 and then me at 51. I was like, I feel pretty fucking good that I shot right below him by 10 and everyone else in our group of 5 was below me. So
That's not bad.
pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
But
Every time we go to our cabin, the cabin.
Yeah.
Matt knows the cabin. My brother, we don't do it properly. My brother
just
and I,
tosses him.
we throw him up in the air. She's like, "Boy, let's fucking throw him." We're just like, so that's my
Well-
experience. But my uncle, you're talking about 20 gauge and 12 gauge. My uncle has a 10 gauge shotgun.
Oh fuck that!
It's a 3. It holds 3. My cousin, he was probably when he was like 13 or so. He was a small kid. He's a skinny guy, but
like
he
me.
shot when he was like 14. He shot it. He was on the ground.
Yeah.
My uncle only loaded 1 shell and he fell over. It kicked him right to the ground. But that thing fucking hurts.
Yeah. Like
It
I think
throws you back.
I talked to the guys
it's
I was
fun.
there with, that I was grouped with when we ran the gun. And it was like, if we done the 12 gauge, I wouldn't have a shoulder today. Like
Probably not.
I would not be able to move it. It would be all bruised.
Yeah.
But it was super fun.
That's awesome,
The cool thing was I was pretty happy about was there was one station where it was one of the 2 that had 8 to
Mhm.
shoot. Hit all 8.
got it. That's it.
In
That's
all
perfect.
fairness, though, the first shot was literally coming out right in front of you and just shot straight in front of you. So it was just like you had to line up and just be like waiting for it, and it was just like hit it, immediately aim up to where the next one was. But it
Nice.
was like it was one of those things where it's like I hit 5 and I was like, all right, and I hit the 6. I was like, all right, like I might get
Don't get
all
nervous.
8.
Don't get nervous.
And it's like pop it open, crack it open, have the shells pop out, put it next to it. And it was like close it and just like deep breath. All right, pull.
Pull.
And it was like I was like, I just got all 8. It's like fuck
Got
yeah.
all 8. That's awesome. That sounds like an awesome
So-
bachelor party.
Yeah, it was funny because it was one of the things where like me and the people that nerd humping before we were talking about, were like, this is surprisingly like calm and relaxing for shooting guns. Yeah, it was like we were expecting to go in and be like, all right, it's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be like kind of crazy. And it was like it's calm and relaxing because it's like shooting golf almost.
It's better than shooting golf.
It's
I hate golf.
but it was like
shooting guns. Is just...
It was one of those things where it was just like it was calm and relaxing. It wasn't like crazy. It was just like, we were just shooting literally
shooting
and
the shit.
figuratively shooting the shit. Like while one guy was shooting, the other guy was pushing the buttons to pull the clay pigeons. We were just talking about random shit. Oh,
so like your buddy hit the trigger.
So it was like each station had a little thing, and it was like this button shoots the first one, this button shoots the second button. If there's the yellow button, you press that and it shoots both at the same time. Because there's a couple where it's like shoot both at the same time, so you had to be like pull and both would go out at the same time. You had to be like boom boom and be ready to hit both. Which was cool because it would be something where it's like maybe go through it one more time and then go through and try a couple where it's like shoot both at the same time.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But it was like right as the first shot, as you shot the first shot, the second clay pigeon should be pulled to shoot out right after that. So it was like you didn't have a whole lot of time to like get ready. It was like, all right, now I have to get ready and track
more
that.
Challenge. Yeah. That's awesome. Fun stuff.
Yeah, it was definitely something where it's like after we were done, we were talking, we're like, I could come back and do this again. Like, I don't know if I could do it like every month, but like maybe every couple months, just go up and just, because it was between three of us, it was like $50 for like 3 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah, shells aren't that expensive.
Yeah, and we also went up on a Thursday where they had like a special, which I think I did it on a Thursday.
There you go.
But it was like super chill and super fun. It was like,
hell yeah,
I would do it again. It was fun.
I would do it again.
But then
I would do it again.
But
he didn't get drunk at the wedding, so it sucks.
Wedding last night, it was dry wedding. Went back to the hotel after, drank rum and cokes, which I did not get drunk.
Did you get drunk after the wedding?
Unfortunately, I did not, because it was like, so you know when you go to hotels and they have those little coffee cups? Those were the only cups we had. And it was like
the little ones, the little plastic wrapping. You just go.
Yeah, where it's like 4 sips and you're done. Yeah, that's the only cups we had. So it was like take 4 sips and you have to fill it back up. And we were laying in bed watching Family Feud, and it was
classic.
Yeah, and we were watching it. We're like, why the fuck did that person say that answer? That doesn't make any fucking sense. And it was it was like a hassle to get up and pour the drinks and get drunk, unfortunately.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
But that's why I'm drinking tonight, and I'm like kind of tipsy, and I'm feeling pretty fucking good.
We have no wine left, do we? We're dry.
Tell Ash I said hi.
Matt says hi. Yeah, kind of. We're talking about drinking. He's drinking rum and coke. I just finished the last 2 beers we have. Left Hand Brewing Company. Good stuff.
Woo! Woo! Yes, I think that was pretty much my week.
Now that we're like 45 minutes in.
48, actually.
Oh, shit. All right. Well,
I mean, we only had 2 other things on the list, so
we don't have much. However, this might be like the main topic for us here.
Lay it on me, brother.
We've got some Fallout 76 information from IGN, and they spelled out 45 things they learned about Fallout 76. Do you want to hear them?
If I were to say no, would that really stop you?
I would read only a little bit of them. Know what I'm saying?
Just read them all.
Want to read them all?
Read them all. Actually, hang on. When you hit 22, we'll take a break.
Want to hit 22?
22 or 25. Somewhere in the middle.
Are we going to stop after every one I read and be like, we'll talk about that for a second?
No, I wanted to touch on the article I found on Polygon real quick about Black Ops.
Do you want to do that?
So we'll like
so we're going to take a break from Fallout 76.
We'll poop knife it.
Okay.
We'll cut it there, and then
Okay.
we'll keep pooping and continue.
Interesting. Okay. 1. Fallout 76. This is what IGN has found out.
I also haven't
About-
even seen this list, so everything is new to me too.
Yeah, it's. I've only
Is this
read
the
a
first
couple.
time
Of
you're
them.
reading through it?
I read through like the first 10 or 12,
All right.
and I'm just going to go through them now again. But
All right,
number
let's do
1, you can access photo mode at any time from the main map, which lets you choose from a variety of filters, poses, borders, and you can even remove the character from the shot.
That could actually be really cool with it being online.
Yes.
Because you
I
can
thought
get
so too. I
shots
love
of your
photo modes.
character's head getting blown up
Just like,
if you time it right with your buddy. Yeah. That could actually be really cool.
it would be really cool. 2, loading screens can display your photo mode pictures.
I'm down
So
with
you
that.
get shot in the fucking head?
I'm
That's
down
your
with
loading
that.
screen picture. That's
I'm
pretty cool.
actually really down with that because, like, I was
Imagine
kind
if
of
you
getting
accumulate a
bored
bunch them
of,
and you
like,
forget.
yeah, like, I remember in Fallout 4, it's always just like a model of something. Same with Skyrim, it's always just a model of something.
Hit there and hit circle. I'm sorry, box and just
Is that
just change
like-
the color back and forth.
I was gonna say, is that changing the color of, like, to your VATS mode or
Yeah,
whatever?
just rotate it and fucking
Yeah.
pull it in and out. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of annoying, but it was something to do.
That's
3,
cool.
like previous Fallout games, you can find holotapes with games to play in your Pip-Boy, like Nuka Tapper.
All right,
4,
that's not that
you can
really nothing new.
recustomize your character's look at any time
I like that.
after creation by returning to the main menu.
I like that.
5, Fallout 76 features many different mini challenges, including
Like?
daily and weekly challenges that award you with the meta currency called atoms to buy cosmetics from your for your character in the Atomic Shop, including
Alright.
new poses for photo mode.
I'm down with that.
As long as I don't have to put real money in.
Yeah.
Because I already bought your goddamn game.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. 6, currently a server will hold 24 people at a time, with some allowances made for those wishing to join as a group, but this may be subject to change.
I kind of wish it was a
That'd
little
be-
bit smaller, but if the map is big
Yeah.
enough, it might not matter.
Exactly.
And as
If
long
it's
as your
if it's a
area
GTA
doesn't
size
appear
map?
on the map. If it's GTA size map and you don't always appear on the map, like if you have to go through extensive resources to even have other players
Yeah.
appear on the map that aren't in your group, I'm fine with it.
Mhm. Yeah, because I still want the feeling of being alone.
Yeah.
You know, I wonder
Or
if
in a
you can
small
play-
group.
I guess we'll find out. But 7, all containers in the game are instanced for each individual player, which includes harvestable resources like certain flowers. Even if someone before you has looted the safe, you can find something in there as well. However, things outside of the safe containers aren't instanced, so first person to grab it takes it.
All right, I'm down with that.
Yeah, not bad. Especially if there's like a special item in something and someone grabs it and you want it to.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm down
8,
with that.
each player has their own Vault Tech stash, which appears as a large blue box. It's often found at campsites, or you can build your own. Anything you put into the stash will appear as at any stash you use. That's cool, allowing a safe place to store cumbersome items you don't want to haul around or become stolen.
All right,
I like that.
I like it.
I'm down with that. Number 9, crafting stations are plentiful, but only one person can use them at a time. However, anyone can interact with the station even if it's in use to reduce items to their base materials.
Wait,
Makes
hang on,
sense.
what was the last part?
So, however, anyone can interact with the station even if it is in use to reduce items to their base materials. I guess if you want to break something
So you can
down
break,
into, like, simple
everyone
parts.
can break things down, but only one person can make something at a time, is what it sounds
That
like.
makes sense. If you're using some tools, I can use those
guess.
tools when you're using them, you know? But I don't know. That's not bad. Your camp, spelled capital C period A-M-P, you know, just like C-A-M-P,
With
like
periods
special.
in between. What's
Yeah.
that mean?
I'll look it up. I don't know. Your camp can be placed almost anywhere. I'm guessing it's your place that you build, your like home base.
Yeah.
It's just a guess. Your camp can be placed almost anywhere outside of major locations or points of interest on mostly flat ground, and serves as both a base building hub and a free fast travel point. You're able to leave it where you want it and move it around new locations whenever you wish
I feel like camp.
for a small fee of caps.
I feel like camp is an acronym for something. Like special is like strength,
Strength, perception,
yeah.
endurance,
intelligence,
intelligence, agility,
agility,
and
luck.
luck. Yeah.
I feel like camp is going to be like C word, A word.
C word, A word, M word. Can mobile position. So I don't know. Look it up. Moving on. 11. You're also able to blueprint the current layout of your base so that you can quickly rebuild camps when moving locations or logging back into your server. That's nice. If you have built something you like, you can just quick blurt it back out. I like that. Same thing with like you build a cool ass roller coaster in Roller Coaster Tycoon. You want to build that again in the park? You can save that. Cool stuff. 12. You can build musical instruments at your camp or find them in locations. If multiple instruments are played at the same time, they play the same song together. I feel like that's unnecessary. I lost your audio. Hold on, people. Technical difficulties. Timeout.
Oh.
No. Gotcha.
Wait, do you? Oh, yeah. So.
Gotcha. Timeout.
All right.
Time back in. Game on.
So we're gonna play Country Roads when it comes out, right?
Okay. Yep. Absolutely.
Take me home to the place I belong. Country Roads. Take me home. Country Roads. All right. Next one. Go.
13. Fast travel costs caps when moving to most locations. Fuck that.
I was honestly just about to say my dad said that's fucking bullshit, and then you beat me to it.
Fuck that. Fast travel costs caps when moving to locations? To most locations.
Actually,
the farther the distance, the higher the fee. However, fast traveling to Vault 76, your base, friends, anyone in your party is always free.
So you haven't
that
played...
encourages exploration.
Wait, what?
That encourages exploration.
I was just gonna say you haven't played it 4 on survival, right?
No, have not.
That's one of the things I liked most about survival was having to walk to places, because there are things I probably would have never come across if I didn't. Like, did you know there's a character in Fallout 4 that sells your settlements dogs to help protect the settlements?
I heard something about you can get multiple big dogs.
Yeah,
but I've never met them.
Yeah,
never saw the guy.
There's a guy that just walks around the wasteland, and you can just run into him. And he's like, "Yeah, I'll sell you my dog if you want." And you can buy the dog for like a couple hundred caps or something, and he'll go to a settlement and help protect it.
It's pretty cheap. A couple hundred caps.
I mean, that's guessing. I don't remember what it is. I haven't played Fallout 4 in like a couple months, like 6-8 months.
Not bad.
But it's like one of those things where it's like, originally I thought it was like a dog that would replace dog meat, and it'd be like, I'll go from a German Shepherd to like a bulldog or something, or whatever dog was with him. It's like, I like that dog. It'd be a change of skin. I'd like it. And it'd be like, oh, it goes to my settlement? I don't really care about my settlements that much. I'm sorry, man.
Fuck my settlement, except for that one. I need to get to 100% happiness to get the trophy, but that's it.
But there was also like in the exploration part, there is one point where I was going down south west part of the map. I had to think about it. Like, east and west fucks me up.
If you're going this way, southeast,
yeah. Like. So I guess from your view, it would be
southeast.
Well, yeah, it would be the same either way. It would be down here, southeast.
It's opposite.
Have you run into the kid in the refrigerator in that game?
Nope.
Yeah.
What?
There's a kid just chilling in a refrigerator that's been in there for like 200 years.
No pun intended. Chilling in a refrigerator.
No, I'm dead serious. Yeah.
Or is he just dead in the refrigerator?
No, he's alive.
What? Does he give you a side mission or something?
Yeah.
Or is just like,
yeah, I'll have to look him up and give it to you and see and have you play through it. Because
that'd be awesome.
It leads to like a multitude of things where it's eventually you get like a option A or option B type thing.
Ooh, cool.
And if you choose option B, I don't know what happens. I've always chosen option A. But I'll have to find that for you. But like, yeah.
I'll choose option B just because. Just let you know what happens.
I still haven't played. You'll know option B when you hit it.
Of course. Yeah. I
Which-
didn't play Nuka World yet. Still,
It might
so
ultimately
gotta get back into that.
lead to the end of option A, but I don't know.
I don't know.
But anyway,
I'm gonna continue here for
I don't know.
14. You can toggle your POV while using the Pip-Boy to create an overlay overlay menu that allows you to browse while still keeping an eye on your surroundings and makes your inventory easier to see. That's cool. Since you're online, you gotta see what the fuck's going on at all times.
I guess.
And they break this out here. There's a 51-minute 4K gameplay for Fallout 76 here.
All right.
Delve into that. Anyway, 15. VATS does not slow down time, but essentially allows you to auto-aim at a target. Attacks will land based on the percentage chance to hit in VATS and not based on where you're specifically aiming.
I was wondering how they're going to work that in. There's
So
a
it
lot of
doesn't seem
times,
time.
sometimes I use VATS to like
Just
just
slow shit down, just like fucking
and like kind of
Mhm.
like be like, all right, what do I want to do here? Like, do I want to
Yep.
heal up real quick and then shoot, or like,
Yep.
and like just even I'll even use that just like get a scope of like, all right, I got a guy here, a guy here, a guy here, and a guy over here.
Who
Like,
is
how
the
do I
biggest threat
want to
Yep.
approach this? So that's gonna be
Yep.
that's gonna be interesting. This
So it doesn't slow down time, but essentially allows you to auto aim at a target. Attacks will
Which was
land
something
based
I
on
was
the
gonna be
percentage
curious
chance
about.
to hit.
So I feel like there's been some games that have involved slowing down time. And like somehow they slowed down time, but they didn't slow Warframe. That's what it is. Because in Warframe, if you like slide, jump, and then aim, you like go into slow motion, and I was like, how do you do this?
Yeah, and Horizon Zero Dawn, if you get a certain you're running and you slide, as soon as you slide and aim, it goes into slow motion for a bit, and you can fucking go under it and hit a.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first
weak
things.
spot. Pretty
One
cool.
of the first things I noticed in Warframe when me and my buddies picked it up. I like slide and then jumped out of it and did like a spiral spin jump, which was really badass looking. And then I aimed in the middle at one point. I was like, wait a minute. There. Let me know if this slows down time for you. And I didn't. He's like, nah, it didn't. I was like, what?
Got it.
So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, cool.
Next one.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway. 16. Certain perks will allow you to target limbs in VATS.
Got it.
So you can't target limbs normally
I
without that perk.
guess. I don't like that.
Gay. Just kidding.
Next.
17. When viewing the map, you can see the location of other players in the server as well as the location of any current public events or imminent.
I
nuclear
hope
strikes.
to see players, they make it so we have to get something.
We were just talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't want to see. Didn't want to. Because do you know there's gonna be those people that are just gonna fucking go around. I know this person is. Fucking kill everybody.
Because there's those people in GTA.
Yep. Fucking hate those people.
Yep.
Some bitch.
Yep.
Anyway, from level 1 through level 4, you will be unable to attack other players, even with friendly fire. Once you reach level 5, pacifist mode will be turned off, but you can turn it back on if you don't wish to engage in PvP.
All right. So
That's
I'm liking that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming what that means level 1 through 4 you also can't be attacked.
I'm hoping as well.
She didn't specify.
It doesn't say that.
But
though.
if you
It doesn't-
can't attack them, I feel like they can attack you.
it wouldn't be fair. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if they were shooting you, you'd be able to shoot. Huh?
With age comes wisdom in this. Once you reach level 5, passive mode turns off. Okay, I played the game for a little bit. I know how difficult this is to get, or difficult to do this mission, blah, blah. So, or get to this place. I won't kill this person. Or I'm an evil, sadistic bastard, and I'm going to kill everybody I see.
What are you saying?
At level 5, you should be able to make the decision.
Just because you're old enough, you're an evil, sadistic bastard. You're saying old people are evil and sadistic. You're an asshole.
Sorry.
Next.
19. If you're attacked by another player, initial damage will be reduced, and an alert will appear on screen to tell you, including that player's name. If
I
you
like
attack
that.
them back, damage is normalized.
I like that. So it doesn't So if they attack you and you don't attack back, you take less damage. But if you fight back,
Initial
it's like,
damage will be reduced, and it will appear on screen, letting you know that someone's trying to fuck you up.
and then
much.
if you do attack back, it's like, all right, the shit is on.
Then it's on. Then it's confirming the duel, I guess. Or something like that. That's cool.
I like it.
20. Party members can still take part in PvP against one another. Oh, you're fucked.
I'm gonna drop a mini nuke on you. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna throw that.
That's what happens in GTA, man.
Monkey. I'm gonna throw that.
Fuck that shit. I'll just run the other way.
That's true. It's true. 21. Anyone who kills a player that has not fought back will be labeled a murderer. The murderer will have a bounty placed on their head along with a new shiny icon on the map that everyone can see.
I like it.
But the murderer cannot see the locations of other players.
I like it.
Ooh, okay.
Kind of incentive to not kill people.
A bounty system.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, 22. And we'll take a break after this.
All right.
When your health reaches 0 or your radiation fills your health bar, your character will fall to their knees and await death. Other players can get to you. Other players can get you back on your feet with a stim pack, and certain perk cards can let you use one of the items in place of stim pack to get you back in the fight. That's cool.
That was cute.
Excuse me. I like that. And it's the same kind of thing as Borderlands. You go down, and of course you can't get a second wind. But if player's near you, you can get revived. Yeah. That's not. Okay, you want to take a little break there? You can talk about your Black Ops-ish. Black Ops-ish.
Black Ops 4 came out.
Call of Duty.
I haven't played it.
Me either.
I haven't bought it.
No interest.
Yeah, very low interest. One thing I've noticed is I feel like I've been seeing a lot of maps from Black Ops 1. By a lot of maps, I mean 2 maps. That's too many.
I feel like a new game should be a new fucking game.
Like, I was watching a streamer play it.
Oh yeah, I gotta start streaming.
2 days ago? It was like, I was watching it play. I'm like,
I played this before.
That looks like Jungle from Black Ops 1. The more I watch it, I'm like, I've only been watching like 2 minutes. That's Jungle for Black Ops 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like anything that should be DLC and not
like Nuka World was.
Yeah.
In 3 or something, or
2 and 3
or 2 and 3.
Yeah,
DLC, not okay. This is a map in the game. Well, fuck you.
But then like
I only have 3.
I'm on this article on Polygon and I'm looking at this map and I'm like, that's Outpost from Black Ops 1.
Motherfuckers.
It's like, I only take 5 seconds from this clip, but I completely recognize where that is on the map. That's right in the middle. You walk in the building, there's computers in the middle. You shooting at the guys coming down the stairs and making a left or making a right from his angle. Coming down behind the computers, you shooting at him. I know exactly where that is.
They're just reskinning the same fucking games over and over.
Yeah. But the reason this article caught my interest was because it says Black Ops 4 multiplayer makes you think you're better than you are. No, you haven't suddenly become a crack shot.
Auto aim?
No. Treyarch seems to have made a big chance to its scorekeeping, specifically assists now counted as kills.
It gives you the full 100 points then?
Let's see. It shows a clip and it says it's a little unclear, but this clip I do not get the final shot on a username. My teammate does. I did, however, land at least 1 shot, and apparently is enough to give me a kill. Statistically speaking, in fact, we both get the kill.
Oh, okay. There's no assist. There's no like. Okay, I'm 10-1 and 7.
So I'm looking at the scoreboard right now. It has score, ratio, and damage. That's all I see on the scoreboard on Team Deathmatch. And on the bottom it says EKIE and deaths. I don't know what EKIE means, but then it has a ratio of 1. But you can see that the team on the left has
engagement.
Maybe
just
no A, not E.
Action. Enemies killed in action.
Maybe. You can see the team on the left has 3 points, but the kill death ratios equal up to 4. Because my assist is treated as a kill, we don't get the bonus points for it or anything. But it does make staying positive much, much easier.
Ah, fuck that. Dude, I'm done with Call of Duty.
It also makes playing Black Ops 4 multiplayer a little less demoralizing. Over the years, I've had games where you just get a trounce and air raided nonstop, closing out a match with a 0.3 KD. Is just bone-crushingly sad. With Black Ops 4, not only is stat screen a little kinder, you also get satisfying on-screen pop-ups when you nab those assists, not to mention you get the full value of the kill to earn you your next UAV or supply drop. Granted,
so the assists go toward your kill streaks.
I guess. Well, I think it was Black Ops 2 or 3. It was point streaks instead of kill streaks, which I kind of like. Okay. If you want one life again, 4 or 5 assists, but not getting killed because someone else was shooting at him.
80 bets on
something like that. I think at one point they essentially switched it to if you damaged 75% of their health, but didn't get the kill, we'd still give you like plus 80 instead of plus 100, which I agreed with. Like if you put 4 shots into the guy and then someone got 1 shot in and killed him, it's like you should get more points than just 20 out of 100.
You should get as many points as you put for damage in.
So I think eventually
was that how it was in Battlefield 1?
I don't remember. I haven't played Battlefield 1 a whole lot.
I haven't played it in so long, but that was my game for a long time.
Seeing with this article, with Black Ops 4, not only is that stat screen a little kinder, you also get satisfying on-screen pop-up. Oh, I already read that. Granted, in terms of your stats, this is all relatively meaningless. All they've done is shifted the goalpost, whereas before a 1.0 KD was kind of decent. Now, arguably, pretty bad. The average maybe push up to 1.3 or 1.5. Destiny 2 track kills and assists the same way on the stat screen. And if you show up bragging about your KD of 1.0, you undoubtedly be laughed at in lobby. I'm sure it'll be the same in Black Ops 4 until then, though ignorance is bliss.
Well, if we know about it, we don't even have the game. I'm sure people who have the game know about it. So
yeah.
I have no interest in that. Fuck that.
I have thought about picking it up just because I kind of want to get back into shooters a little bit with online multiplayer, but at the same time, it's like
Battlefield 5.
There's so many games I just want to get this year, and it's like
I can't spend my time.
I got my car inspected 2 weeks ago, and it was just like I had to drop a bunch of money on that with like brake pads replaced and new tires, and it's like
I need new tires. Yeah,
I don't have money for all these games. I want to get Pokemon. I want to get Smash. I want to get the new Assassin's Creed if it goes on sale.
Wait a minute. You want to get Pokemon, or you're definitely 100% getting Pokemon? Because I might have misunderstood. That the way you said that.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting Pokemon.
We're definitely getting it, dude. If you can battle each other online,
all right,
that's gonna be fucking epic.
I think we talked about this before. I'm getting Pikachu. You're getting Eevee, right?
I'm getting Eevee. Yep, for sure.
Cool.
For sure. Anyway, we can talk about that later when it's getting closer to coming out. But do you want to continue with the Fallout stuff or nah?
Yeah, why not?
Want to shift gears back in here?
Let's keep going.
Might as well keep going to the end. Can't leave people hanging. It's okay. We left them from 22. So 23 in Fallout 76. This is what IGN found 45 different things they learned. 23. Upon death, you drop a paper sack that contains all the junk materials you were carrying at the time. A side quest will start that can point the way back to where you died to recover them, but other players can also loot the dropped goods. You still keep all of your essential items like armor, weapons, and chems. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like that it only drops your junk.
Yeah, because if I lost all my fucking good weapons and stuff, I would be pissed.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I like the fact that it only drops. Just junk.
That's kind of the same thing in No Man's Sky when you die in a firefight. Like in space, you can fly back to your grave site and pick up your shit, or you can just say fuck it, I don't need that stuff. Yeah,
that's nice.
I want to get back into that now that they have the actual multiplayer, so I can just like cruise around with people. It'd be fun. Do some dogfights, but we'll see after Borderlands. 24. Side quests can vary in length and may require you to visit several locations as part of a quest chain before you complete it.
I feel like that's nothing new. I feel like it's in previous Fallouts.
Yeah, I like that. Multiple points.
I like it, but I feel like it's nothing new.
Oh, you've done that. Okay, you're done. No,
I've heard.
I went here. Everybody's murdered. What do I do now?
I've heard Witcher 3 is really good at side quests, where it's like side quests are like 7 steps long, and it's like a full story, and it's like holy fuck.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Awesome. 25. Mothmen are real.
Fuck yeah.
These enemies can fly high in the air and teleport at random to close the distance on attackers or vanish from line of sight at a moment's notice.
Fucking Mothman, I love it.
Wow. Fucking Mothman. 26. Initially, players will only have a few food recipes and weapon/armor designs to craft from or mod. All other recipes and schematics must be learned from finding them in the wild. I'm down.
I'm down.
27. Certifications bots that allow you to buy and sell assortment of items, including food recipes, weapon plans, and mods, even base building plans. Cool. 28. One vendor bot location also has ammo and medicine vending machines outside for one-way transactions.
I'm down.
29. You can randomly learn how to create new mods for weapons and armors by salvaging them.
Makes sense.
Reverse engineering. 30. Salvaging weapons or armor in perfect condition may give you the recipe for how to create them. Wasn't that kind of
yeah, I feel like that's the same 2 points, but all right.
Yeah. Almost redundancy. 31. Bobbleheads and magazine covers no longer give permanent bonuses.
Did magazines and 4 give permanent bonuses?
Yep. It gave you like for example, new fence. If you found like a home and garden thing, you got like a new fence modification. Or like
so there weren't skill magazines in there? It was just like crafting? I
thought there were ones with like
in Fallout 3 there was
or something. You can get like more
melee
damage.
You're right.
Melee
plus 10%. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So I know in 3 it was all permanent. In New Vegas, it was like a limited time for like +5 to science or whatever.
That's what it says. Finding and collecting one will now grant a temporary buff that lasts for an hour, and you can replenish that timer by finding another.
I think with the way they're going with 76 with it being online, I'm alright with it.
Yeah, because
otherwise, like
if
you just keep finding plus 10% melee damage,
you're gonna be 100% melee damage before you know it.
You could be like 1,000% melee damage before you know it. And at that point, you just go
dead. Yep.
And they're dead. I'm pumped with that.
Yeah, I'm cool with it too. 32. Leveling up only affects a few key things: your special points, obtaining and equipping perk cards, and being able to equip weapons and armor. What are these perk cards?
I don't know.
I guess we'll
find out
more about perk cards later. Lockpicking and hacking have changed somewhat. Your skill starts at level 0, and you can only unlock things that match your skill level. In order to get a higher skill level, you have to obtain and equip perk cards that raise your level.
Couldn't you only do things that you had the skill level for, though?
Yeah, you can only. If I have a master skill, can only do a master. If I have,
which I didn't necessarily like. Like that's the one thing I liked about Skyrim was like you go in and it was be like,
can you do it?
you could proficiently pick locks up to like, trying to remember expert. But there's master after that, where it's like expert is like you had a bigger window of like, oh, it's kind of turning here, and the lockpick lasted longer. Whereas like, if you only had up to expert, and you went to like master, it's like you had like the window from here to like
almost negligible. Yeah,
here
nothing. Like
it was like you had to literally, unless you had like 99 lockpicks or an unbreakable lockpick, it was like Gonna spend like
Almost not worth
10 to 15 lockpicks just trying to find it. I remember I would literally go up to my computer and put my finger on the monitor and go, but like, all right, it's on the left side of my finger, and it's moved a little bit. Oh, it broke. All right, I move it a little bit past my finger. All right, I'm gonna move my finger a little bit. No, it's the other way. And that's literally how I would do it.
That's one way to do it, man. That's one way to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm curious about these perk cards. So every few levels, you get the chance to open a pack of perk cards, which can include cards you wouldn't normally be able to unlock a later level, or cosmetic animated variants of a perk card. So I guess when you level up, you get perk cards.
All right.
And you can apply them to whatever. Okay. 35. Putting a point into one of your special stats when you level up will suggest a perk card from that category, but you can still choose from your other stats for different perk cards instead. Once you claim your chosen perk, you won't be able to see the other ones you declined until you level up again, but you can swap out equipped perks for others you've already claimed.
All right.
Makes sense, kind of. Makes sense. 36. A high-level player can feasibly have the same amount of health as a starting player if the high-level player never chose to increase their health beyond the base 100. Because of reasons like this, it's not impossible for a group of low-level players to take on high-level players. Success is not guaranteed.
I like it.
Okay, so yeah, if you just go for strength and other shit like that, and you level up your
kind
health,
of takes the Skyrim aspect, where like in Skyrim, every time you leveled up, you had magic, health, and stamina. You could increase one of them by 10 every time you leveled up. So it was like, if you're like a melee-based guy, you would do like health and maybe stamina. But if you're magic, you would do like pump a lot of points into magic so you could pump out more magic.
Yeah.
So I like that.
That makes sense. I mean, if you don't put anything toward the health, you're just staying there.
Yeah.
So, okay, 37. Groups of enemies are often led by leaders that serve as the boss, marked by a crown over their level, boosting their health and damage, but also drops are better. Makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
That goes in line with many other games. Legendary enemies can spawn in place of normal enemies, and in addition to being more powerful, they can suffer from mutations when taking damage that can increase their power dramatically.
That was in 4.
Yep. And they mutate and just go crazy.
I think the first time I played through Fallout 4, first time you run into Deathclaw, I ran into a fucking legendary Deathclaw that mutated. I was like, what the fuck?
All right, we only got 6 more here. In addition to your health and action points, you also have to manage hunger and thirst meters. They drop at a fairly slow rate, but if you let them go too low, you can suffer penalties to how much action points you have.
That's why I like the Fallout 4 survival, because you had to manage, eat, sleep, and drink.
Everything.
If you haven't played it and like you beat it once and like did all the stuff,
I did,
and you want to look for like another way to like have a new outlook on the game, play through survival. It will be like a whole new playthrough.
Fallout 76 is gonna be coming out, so
it will be like a whole new playthrough. It would hold you over till then easily.
Well, we got.
Oh, fucking hold you over till then. You fucking play.
I gotta play.
You fucking play.
Red Dead.
You fucking play.
Gotta play Red Dead.
Anyway, next.
40. You can contract diseases in a variety of ways. In level 5, eating bad food, sleeping on a makeshift bed, or being attacked by certain creatures. All diseases have timers for how long they last if left untreated. And some diseases, like food parasites, can cause your hunger meter to drop at a much faster rate.
I'm pretty sure I was also on 4, but you actually had to get them treated.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they wouldn't go away.
Yeah, mine. I still have some rad, roach, shit, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Like Fallout 4, you can sometimes find power armor frames sitting out in the world. Just waiting.
Did you struggle saying sitting?
There's a space between sit and ting.
Oh,
frames sitting. I was like, okay, sitting.
You said sitting like 3 different times. I was like, you having a stroke right now?
No, there's a space between sit and ting. So I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, that's cool. I like that. I wonder how ubiquitous power core will be then. Guess we'll find out. Nuking an area will dramatically alter the landscape for an unspecified length of time.
I have heard
locations
that.
will be destroyed. The environment will be altered to account for the increased radiation, and the enemies that inhabit it will be extremely powerful.
I have
Don't
heard
be
that.
extremely powerful.
Can you
That's
imagine
pretty
if
fucking cool.
radiated Mothman?
Oh shit. That'd be sweet. 3 more. Depending on where the nuke is launched, the flora and fauna and enemy types can be varied. You can also find the rarer crafting materials in the altered landscape. So it pays to explore the irradiated areas. Cool. The act of acquiring and detonating a nuke will have some difficulty, as you will. That makes that duh. If it's easy, that'd be fucking stupid. So, as you will have to collect multiple nuke codes and fight your way to the as yet specified place where the codes must be entered.
I
If it
have
was
heard
easy, that'd
that.
be so lame. Just fucking
And
nukes dropping everywhere.
I hope it varies by character level. So like, the higher level you are, the harder it is to get. So it's not like once like it's all like level 30 or 45 and the max, and like you can just keep leveling up, and like level 60 you can just plow through every area. Like I hope it's like I'm level 60, all the enemies in there are like level 60 enemies and give you a fight rather than just
yep. Hey, boop 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 boop, done. I can get the code now. Yeah. Last one. The main quest line eventually has you obtaining your own nuke, but we have been told you don't necessarily have to follow the main storyline if you don't want to, as there will be other methods of obtaining a nuke.
Would it be fucked up if I got my nuke at the end of main storyline and nuked my friends?
No.
All right.
I mean, part of like playing online is fucking over your friends, right?
Yeah, so I need to put Mario Party full board play online, because then I will buy it and fuck my friends.
Matt just wants to fuck his friends. You heard it first, people.
I mean, have you not had friends that you wanted to fuck before? You not have female friends before your girlfriend that you wanted to fuck? That answer is yes, everyone. That palm up and pumping the brakes says yes. He just doesn't want to talk about it because his girlfriend is right on the other side of the camera and she is listening and he doesn't want to say it. Therefore, I am right. He is wrong. Not wrong, but he just doesn't want to say it. That face. Look at that face. Look at that face. Look at that. If my finger was long enough, it would be reaching into Wyoming from Pennsylvania and booking him in the ear and be like, that's going into those. That's weird.
Pick my nose. Anyway, that's all I have for Fallout. But that was a good.
That was a
kind of general
list.
overview.
Jesus Christ.
45 items. That was a pretty good overview.
That was a
kind of.
Yeah. So
that's good. But yeah, was it coming out 20?
November?
Does it come out in October or November?
November,
right? The beta comes out October 23rd. So beta is October 23rd for Fallout 76. If you guys are interested in getting the beta. So yeah.
So one thing I saw, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it now, which kind of upsets me actually. And Jesus Christ, I'm fucking.
Well, if you can't, we'll just do it next time.
Well, it's just like general premise. I don't remember if it's on fan theory subreddit or what, but it was like everything. So obviously, like, we take things that happen in Fallout, and we're like, that's not fucking realistic. No one would turn into fucking ghouls. Like, you know, mole rats wouldn't become the size of German shepherds and fuck your shit up.
Yeah.
But the reason it doesn't Fallout is because that was what people thought would happen in the 50s with Fallout radiation.
Ah.
And I read that, and I was like, that's actually like a really, like, I never really thought about that, how people in like that time period would think like that's what would happen if you were exposed to radiation. You would become a ghoul, your skin would just like die and become burnt, and you would, like, your mind would just slowly recess into a point of feral reactions, and like things would grow to enormous sizes and fuck shit up. And You
Mhm.
get like super strength to be super strong and be like, I'm super strong.
Like a brute.
Huh?
Like a brute.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah. What are those things called? Super mutants. Super mutants.
Yeah. Which apparently that's kind of being retconned for Fallout 76 because it wouldn't have enough time between the bombs dropping in 76 for you to
irradiate to that level.
Yeah. But
How long is it? How long is after the bombs fell?
for 76,
Yeah,
I think it's only 20 years is what they were
20
saying.
years. The place is gonna be irradiated as shit.
Yeah, which is something else people were saying. They're like, you wouldn't be able to walk around that area without being radiated in like
Guess
seconds.
we'll figure out how to deal with it.
So there's gonna be some retconning, which I mean, it's a fucking video game. Let's be real here. If you're going in there for realism, you got another good thing coming.
If you're going in for realism, might as well just.
Have we talked about it with the Justice League movie?
No, probably, maybe. I don't know.
So I remember before Justice League came out, the movie, someone was like, you know, can't get over like Batman outfit. So like jean denim, like not fucking realistic. Batman wouldn't wear that. Someone was like, dude, you're watching a movie about an alien from a fictional planet, half man, half machine, a literal demigod from the Amazon, Themyscira, or whatever it is, Wonder Woman. A guy who can talk to fish, and a person who's faster than light. And your issue is there's no realism in what a human would wear as a superhero. Get your shit straight.
Right. If you're gonna pick something apart,
Out of all, if you're gonna pick something, you're saying that what he is wearing is not realistic.
Wonder Woman wouldn't wear those shoes. She would not wear those shoes.
But you got 6 characters that can't be realistic. Get your shit straight. All right, end rant.
And rant.
Yeah.
But besides that, all I have is Sony has officially announced a next gen console.
I didn't know where you're going with that when you said after that. I seriously didn't know where you're going. So PlayStation 5.
Details. They haven't called it that yet. I just closed the tab, but they haven't called it yet. That you're gonna double down. It's gonna be PlayStation 5.
I just made a ripple in space.
Oh,
You see me do it again?
No.
Say it again.
That's breaking the space-time continuum. Waiting for this bastard logo. But that, dude, I really don't have much information on it. All they just said, the next gen console that'll kind of look similar to the PS4, apparently. Which, whatever. I don't really care as long as it can do better things. But they haven't officially called it PlayStation 5 yet. And I don't know when it's going to be released. I have no time frame. So all I know is that they're working on one, which I think we all knew that.
He's not paying attention.
I'm looking at the website.
Yeah, I threw like 7 coins out the tapestry behind me to make a ripple in space.
Why?
To make a ripple in space, man.
Anyway, yeah, but
Drunk.
Once more details come out on that, I will inform you of said details.
Hey, while we're talking about something, we should talk about that little thing that has been going around.
Oh yeah. Okay, you know more about that than I do. Hold on, there's a video playing.
I mean, do I?
I don't.
I should
You
probably
send it to
pull
me.
up that article then, because it's on my phone, not on
Okay.
Discord. Apparently, there's like some way that people are sending like messages through PlayStation Network, I guess on PS4, pretty much. That if you open it, I guess, I don't know, I've actually read the message. I literally just saw the article title and sent it to you and then read it.
Yeah. So if you open this message, your PlayStation is bricked.
Yeah, you brick your system.
It can be fixed with a factory reset, but that's Still terrible.
The bad news is that you don't even have to open the message to be affected. If the message gets to the system, damage is already done. What it does is render your console useless. Your controller will stop working, audio will become quiet, and trying to log into the PS4 can result in a crash. Definitely not something you want to experience while you're trying to enjoy a game.
Fuck it. Enable my settings then. Or restrict my settings.
Some are claiming that you've removed the system from your PlayStation Messages app, and you don't have to factory reset your console, while others are claiming that if even after they remove the app, the issue still occurs, forcing them to either factory reset their PS4.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Lame.
People are assholes is the
Yeah,
story.
why?
The moral of
Why?
the story.
Why?
Just in general, people are a weird, fucked up thing.
You are. You are.
Me?
You're a people.
I am a people. I'm not saying
me.
I'm a fucked up and weird thing.
How many rum and cokes you have? Okay. How strong do you pour those?
Pretty fucking strong. You got a problem? Fuck it. You can fucking come to Pennsylvania and tell me in person, alright? And I will go. Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
No, but
anyway, guys,
people are
be
fucking
proactive.
weird.
Be
Don't
proactive.
be an asshole.
Set your settings.
That is
to
the
block that
moral
shit.
of this podcast. Don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole, guys.
Which it seems
And
like
girls.
usually 90% of the people that listen to these kind of podcasts are not assholes. So I don't have to tell
Good
you.
for you. Good for you guys.
Yeah,
I'm
thumbs
proud
up.
of you.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. 4 thumbs up.
Yeah.
It's 2 people. 4 thumbs up. Fuck yeah.
I won't stick my middle finger up your butt because you're not an asshole. You're an asshole.
Wow.
I'll find you and
Jesus.
just.
Interesting.
You know what? Maybe I'll just do 2 just for the hell of it.
Ooh.
Maybe all fist. I don't know. We'll see.
I guess that's a good place to end that for the week. Matt's fisting assholes.
I mean, I'm not the one getting fisted, so I'm not the weird one here. I'm just doing the fisting.
That's still pretty weird. Anywho, we will catch you guys next week when we're not talking about such vulgar things.
Like
But
assholes.
we probably will be.
Well, we might end back on it. We'll see.
We might
I still
delve
have
back.
a lot of rum and Fireball upstairs, so
I'm dry. I'm all out, but
never
we'll catch
going
you
dry.
guys. Never going dry. More of the story. Don't be an asshole. Don't go in dry.
Then don't go into the asshole dry. Unless they're being an asshole, then you want to go in dry because it's only punishing them.
This is taking a weird turn.
His face is it all. We need to end this right now before it gets any weirder.
And we'll catch you guys next week.
Bye.
See ya.